right, so here's the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru Usman, and there is no taking this man's legacy away from him. I know he was disappointed with that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is going to get his roses, his Hall of Fame night. Still has a lot to accomplish, though, at least in his mind, right here, right now.
Well, you watch him in that fight, and you still feel as though he was the best. He was winning the fight, and he got hit with a beautiful head kick by Leon Edwards. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills, and that was one of the conversations we had. I said, I'm very proud as a brother of what you've become. He has everything: cardio, he has striking, he has wrestling. He's just a tremendous mixed martial artist. He just has to rebuild back to that championship level, and that starts tonight.
And you wonder if that result against Leon Edwards could actually be a benefit for Usman moving forward. We're going to get some answers here in short order. Kamaru Usman enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight: that UFC championship belt. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to make a statement here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, well, there is something undeniably intoxicating about this Yas Island in Abu Dhabi, and we have got a great UFC live event for you here tonight inside the walls of the Etihad Arena, which opened its doors not all that long ago in 2021.
Yeah, it hasn't been open long, but big moments have happened. And you can tell the excitement of the crowd every time we fight here in Abu Dhabi. It's a tremendous environment, and the fights have always lived up to the expectations.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Usman's in half guard now.
Great job landing from the top position. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there. Takes his back now. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Chimaev's in half guard.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
60 seconds, let's go, make it work. Keep moving.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem.
Well, he's got his back now.
Oh, nice.
20 seconds left. Big combination here, ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Usman.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
5 minutes in the books.
Take a seat. Now listen, I need you to be more active this round. You cannot wait and try to counter everything. He's getting to you first. I need you to get that head movement going.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Second round underway. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
And a nice job, at least. Oh, lands a hip toss now.
Now he's going full mount.
Usman getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
Keep that top position and work your elbows.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Usman getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Usman. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue. Huge elbow!
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh,
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Usman.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Kamaru Usman. Ground and pound strike there now. 15 seconds remain in the round. Well, he's got the ground and pound going. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound. Nice combination by the champion.
Hook to the head there by Usman.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in it, started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chimaev. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, he got out.
Come on, stand up. Let's work.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
That was a slick transition.
A series of punches from the top here by Chimaev. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Ooh, nice adjustment by the offensive fighter.
He jumps to the opposite side, and now he's got him in an arm triangle.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Usman's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Now he gets a more dominant position. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up with his high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
Control. I need more of that. Let's get back out there. Use your footwork.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Ready to fight. Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter?
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev. Side control now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Kamaru Usman. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. Massive shot from the top.
What a strike from off of his back. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Chimaev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Chimaev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Getting the mount here. This is where he wants to be.
Posture and punch, posture and punch.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Usman's in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Usman's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Stop.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Beautiful hook.
Oh, he just heard it, he just heard it. There you go. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
I need you to scramble.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack him.
Now into his mouth.
Let's go. Push, push.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Usman's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Guillotine attempt now. Looks as though he's got the neck.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Khamzat Chimaev.
He passes the half.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Chimaev's back in side control. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on the scorecards. He's your winner by decision tonight, and in large part because he wasn't going to force the finish.
No, he wasn't going to force the finish. He wasn't going to put himself in bad position. He was okay with however the fight ended, whether it be a finish or a decision. The guy's in fantastic shape. He has a well-rounded skill set, and he continues to show evolution every time he steps in the octagon.
And knowing Khamzat, he's going to try to make a quick turn and propel his candidacy forward. Congrats to Chimaev on another big win tonight.